Alright guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Today this is CN on the screen and you are watching CN Great Cancels and Forex trades. I've taken a trade already, but I want to quickly take one more trade so that I'll continue with the video, although we are late already because the condition was made somewhere here. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We are like 8 minutes late already because I spotted it late. But then because I'm sure of the strategy, we are not afraid. Okay, remember this is a new strategy and the name of the strategy is Sharp Shooter Premier Strategy. Okay, Sharp Shooter Premier Strategy. And let me quickly put my vertical line somewhere here. Okay, and then I'm gonna wait for the close to trade. We're supposed to enter somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here at the fourth candlestick after that spike. So let me put the vertical line and then we are gonna check. Once it's 10 candles, we're gonna close the trade. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be 10 candles, but we are late. And then I was actually looking for opportunity to take the trade. Remember, you don't have to take this kind of risk. You don't have to enter trade late. Okay, I'm just doing this because I am sure of the strategy, but I don't know the strategy you may have used before, the one you are using currently. But don't enter trade late is the basic principle, but because I'm sure of this strategy. Okay, now let's count from that vertical line. The first one, this is the place we're supposed to enter. Okay, I'm going to give you the settings and the conditions for you to trade with this strategy very shortly. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so let's just close so that I'll give you the conditions for you to trade this strategy and then the settings. All right, okay guys, now let's quickly go to the settings. Let me give you the settings. Of course, you know, my main charts, I have only the fractals. Okay, and I hardly trade without fractals. It helps me to pick the ups and downs, that is the highs and lows of the market. It helps me to also know price direction. I've done a couple of videos on fractals, a very important indicator. So this is the setting to the fractals. Okay, and then we have indicator window 1, and right on the indicator window 1 we have 2 indicators. The first one is the relative strength index. The period is 20. You apply it to close. The style is 3 pixels and color is this color. You can actually use any color of your choice. And then the levels, very important. The levels matters a lot. Okay, we have 90, 65, 35, 10, and then the style 3 pixels, color is purple. You can use any color of your choice, but make sure you have these levels, okay, on your chart. And you go back and click done. All right, then the last indicator we have on indicator window 1 is the moving average. Okay, then the period is 11, the shift is 0, method is linear weight. I repeat, linear weight. You apply it to close, and the size is 3 pixels, color is red. Okay, you can use any color of your choice, but I chose red so that I'll have a better vision of it. Okay, then you click done. Okay, so how do you trade with this strategy? First and foremost, I'd like to tell you that this strategy is not a zero loss strategy. It's not a zero loss strategy, but if you stick to the conditions, if you stick to the stipulations, if you stick to the rules, you can trade all day long without losses. And like I've always said, you trade with discretion. All my strategies, I give all the details of what you need to trade with them. Okay, and you should always listen to whatever I say in my videos. Stick to them. I did tell you guys that whenever you trade, whenever you watch my videos, you don't have to skip it. The 5 minutes, the 10 minutes, the 15 or 20 something minutes you spend watching, getting the details matters a lot. So this strategy is not a zero loss strategy, but it's a high probability strategy. Okay, when you stick to the conditions of the between 18 to 23 entries you have on boom alone, okay, the same number, around the same number for crash 1000, okay, the same number you have for boom 500 and boom a crash 500, okay, you have over 80 to 90 entries per day. Of all these entries, even if you have few failed trades or signals, with proper risk and money management, I repeat, with proper risk and money management, you will still end your trading session in profit. Okay, so how do you trade with this strategy? Now, first and foremost, we are looking at spike. Okay, you want it to spike. Whenever it spikes like this, is almost like the unbeatable VIP strategy, but then this is a sharpshooter because it gives you a quicker entry. Okay, you remember the entry was around the fourth candle. Remember, I'm going to give you the conditions now. Whenever it spikes like this, you quickly measure the pip value. Okay, and that reminds me, if you are here to watch my video on how to calculate pips, you have to check the description box. I'll put the link to the video on how to calculate pips on boom and crash accurately. So check the description box to get the link to the video on how to calculate pips. So whenever you see a spike and you measure the pip value, and the pip value is above 20, okay, it's above 20. Okay, let me just say from 18 is takeable. Okay, from 18, but it's better for it to be above 20. Just like this one now, the pip value made by this spike is 26. Okay, 26 pips. Now, once that happens, then that is for the main chart, your first confirmation on the main chart. Then you look at the indicator window 1. You are looking out for a crossing, okay, a crossing whereby the moving average period 11 crosses the relative strength index, okay, which is blue. The moving average is red, and then the relative strength index is blue. Okay, the moving average must cross the relative strength index from downwards moving upwards, and this crossing must take place at the 65 or above the 65 level for boom. I repeat again, when you confirm that the pip value made by a spike like this is boom, is over 18, okay, and for a better result over 20. If you have confirmed that right at the coming of the spike, then you have gotten your first confirmation. Then you wait for a crossing to take place. It usually takes place between the third and the fifth candlestick after every spike. So anything beyond the fifth candlestick, please don't take it. Okay, anything beyond the fifth candlestick, don't take it. But for better result, between the third and fourth candlestick, you look out for a crossing whereby the red moving average crosses the blue relative strength index from down moving upwards. Okay, and I say that crossing must take place at the 65 level or above the 65 level, but it must be between the 65 level and the 90 level of the relative strength index on indicator with the 1. If these conditions are met, put your trade immediately. That is, execute your trade immediately and take 10 candlesticks, nothing more than that. 10 candlesticks, or to be on the safe side, take between 7 to 10 candlesticks, and then you exit the market. Okay, you exit the market. And again, I want to tell you, this strategy works best when the market is trending. So you may have to check your higher time frames like the 15 minutes or 1 hour, and then even 4 hours time frame to know the overall direction of the market, and then you are good to go. Don't forget that I said this strategy works best on a trending market. Okay, now the spikes that make such peak might be double spikes like this one. Okay, let's just do a little back test before I'll go to crash market to also show you. Now look at this. This happened. Okay, this was a double spike. The peak value made was 27. Okay, 27, and then the crossing took place. Look at where the crossing took place on the indicator window 1. Okay, look at it here. It was on the third candle. So you would have taken your 10 candlesticks, okay, and then you exit the market. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Now this one wasn't so valid because the crossing at the indicator window 1 was below the 65 level. Now even though the peak value made by the spike is is over 20 now, but if you look at the trend from a higher time frame and then the market is trending, you can as well take it. Now look at this. Look at this. The peak value made by this spike. Okay, this is approximately 20. This is 20. Okay, now and then look at the crossing here. Look at the crossing here. Just take a look at it. It's above the 65 level. So you would have taken your 10 candlesticks before this spike. Now let's count from the third candlestick where the crossing took place. Okay, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and still counting. Okay, so that's it, guys. Now remember, look at this one. The condition was met as well here. Okay, let's check the peak value made. Is over 20 something, and then the crossing took place here. Okay, is above the 65 level. You have taken your 10 candlesticks. Okay, now it happens over and over and over and over and over again. So that's the backtesting on bull market. Let's quickly check the crash market. Now you see what happened. It just spiked. Okay, it just spiked, but before this spike you would have taken your 10 candlesticks. So we're going to check the crash market right now. All right, this is crash market, and the opposite of what I said for boom is the case here for crash. And let's just do a little back testing. Okay, let's do a little back testing. Before then, let me just tell you the chart position. The chart position, like always, is here. Okay, right where you have the dollar sign. Okay, here, this is your chart position. Okay, just here. Okay, this is your chart position. All right, so that's for the chart position. Now you look at this. Now you remember I said it can be a double spike like this. Okay, now you are looking at the confirmation on the main chart. Okay, now this was valid. Now though you would have placed the trade here, then this spike would have got you, but remember that my strategies are manipulated to the point that even if spike catches you, it's gonna be a retraceable spike. And following my instructions on how to handle spikes, if it retraces, as soon as it retraces and your trade enters blue, don't wait for it to enter deep blue. You close the trade immediately and wait for another opportunity. But I said in the course of retracement, if a second spike catches you, then you set your stop loss immediately after the second spike and wait for price action to determine your fate. Okay, that's it, guys. Do not panic about spikes because it's part of it. Okay, you cannot completely avoid it, but you can maneuver your way and still end in profits, okay, at the end of your trading session. All right, guys, now let's look at this. the pip value made was not up to. Okay, so this was not valid. This was 17. The crossing here also wasn't so valid. Remember that for crash markets, the crossing has to take place at this level 35 or below it. Remember that for boom, the crossing is upwards and it has to take place between, at the 65 or above it, but for crash is at the 35 level or below it. Okay, so this one was not valid. Okay, let's just keep back testing. This was not also valid. I guess so. Let's make sure the pip value made. All right, guys. Okay, look at it. It was 11. It wasn't valid. We are looking for a valid opportunity. Now, let's check this. It wasn't valid as well. The pip value made 17. Okay, you just have to be patient with it. Let's check this. Look at it here. Yeah, this was valid. Okay, it's approximately 20. And then look at the crossing. Look at the crossing between the moving average and the relative strength index. Remember that for crash, let me tell you, the crossing has to be that the moving average is crossing the blue relative strength index from up, then downwards. Okay, it crosses from up moving downward. Remember, I did tell you that whatever I said for boom, the opposite is the case for crash. So it's crossing from up down. Okay, look at it, and the crossing now took place just above the 35 level. Okay, for boom, the crossing was moving from down upward. That is, the red moving average moves from down, crossing the blue moving average upwards. Okay, that's the backtesting for crash. Now let's check this. This wasn't valid as well because the crossing, it didn't cross. All right, so you keep backtesting and you have it over and over and over again. Let's check this because okay, this was valid 19, and then the crossing took place here. Now let's count from that place. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and still counting. So you would have taken your 10 candlesticks and then you are out of the market. Now let's check this. Now you look at this, it wasn't valid. Okay, 17 pips. Okay, so that's it, guys, and please test this strategy on your demo account before going live. Remember, the name is Sharpshooter Premier Strategy. The name is because it gives you a very quick entry, unlike the unbeatable. Okay, this one gives you a very quick entry, most cases between 2 to the 4th candlestick, between the 2nd to the candlestick after a spike. Okay, that would be valid. Okay, after a spike, that would be valid. Now look at this as well. Not perfect. You have to be patient with the strategy because when it meets, you're gonna make the market. Now look at this one. All right, not also perfect. All right, so that's the backtesting, guys, and please be sure to subscribe to this channel if you've not done so. Also share this video, share every other video on my channel that you found useful, and let's reach larger audience. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, and then turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new content, you'll be the first to watch it. Meanwhile, I still have other videos I need to make on the golden gold VIP strategies, and there are tons and tons of contents, VIP strategies that I still have to upload to the YouTube, and for you guys to make more profit. Meanwhile, this is CN Great Councils signing out for today. But don't forget to leave your decent comment in the comment section, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye for now.